It is Saturday morning and Mark and I have just been shopping. Got some guests staying, so we've got some new bits. Started off with some salads, some lettuce, tomato and cucumber, and then topped up our fruit bowl with plums, peaches, grapes, some apricots, strawberries, and this gorgeous looking melon. Oh, and some bananas. Then we got some carrots, bag of carrots, and 5 limes. That's for a dessert I'm doing. And then we've got some croissants for breakfast, a tiger loaf, 12 eggs, some Nutella, these Muller fruit corners, some double cream, some wafer thin ham, and the best of all crumpets, Waltons, some peri-peri mayonnaise that was on offer, some ginger nuts, some butter, some unsalted butter, that's for the dessert again, and because we're British there had to be some beans on there somewhere, some tuna chunks, 2 packets of instant noodles in case someone wants something different for lunch, and some Pop-Tarts as they were on offer, some digestive biscuits also for that dessert, and classic Marmite Elton John edition here, some nice and spicy knickknacks, and this new espresso cold brew coffee from Nescafe, just add milk, some sparkling water. We've got 3 different flavours, a mango one, a blackcurrant one, and a raspberry and rhubarb. And this is our treat, some donuts. So after shopping for some breakfast, I thought I'd try one of these Nescafe coffees. So you get, I think it was 16 servings in a bottle. But I've kind of gone for a double serving here. And just top it up with cold milk. This one had got a hint of vanilla, and it was truly delightful. So much so that we've between us we've almost finished off the bottle. And after breakfast, I had a couple of deliveries that morning. This one was small products, which I've been having for quite some time now. I think before even COVID happened, I've been having small. And they started with just washing tablets, but now I get quite a lot of our cleaning products with them. And they get sent through post. And it's not so much plastic. A lot of it is like compostable packaging or recyclable packaging. So this is my washing up liquid that I decant into a dispenser that you got on my initial order. And then nothing that came in this packet was these little tablets for floor cleaner. So you just add them to the bottle that they've given me with warm water, and they dissolve, and it cuts down a lot of plastic. And then these are my plastic-free sponges, which are also compostable after you finish using them. I do get some other products, but that was just what I'd run out of at this time. Then another parcel that came for me was from Whittards. This is a super treat. Don't often get them, but they've got a new flavour of hot chocolate this year. And this one is banoffee, and it's like a white hot chocolate. And then I got another one. This one is like a milk hot chocolate with coconut. They used to do little individual sachets in a tin with all the different flavours that they sold, but I haven't seen that for the last couple of years. So I've just picked up a couple of the big ones, and they'll see me through the winter. Truly gorgeous, that banoffee pie. So I've got a little bit of time, so I thought I'd continue working on my seatbelt cover. You might have seen in a video from a few weeks back. I crocheted these granny squares, and I'm realising it's not going to fit very well on the seatbelt cover. So I've just cut out Actually, I'll turn the camera around. I cut out this piece of cotton and this piece of wadding, and I'm going to try and make a lining for it, and then put Velcro down one side and the other so that it'll fit on. I'm not quite sure how it's going to work, but give it a go. So I've started off by just giving the cotton and wadding a quick iron. So here I'm just going to turn the fabric inside out and then sew along the 3 outside raw edges, leaving a little pocket so that I can turn it inside out, and then finish up by sealing the final edge. Now I've turned the pocket in the right way, flattening out the corners, and I'll give it another quick iron before sealing it up. This is my box of haberdashery supplies, and I'm sure I've got some sewing Velcro in here somewhere. Voila! Don't need much for this project at all. I think that 3 little squares dotted along the edge should do it. As usual, Banjo wants to join in. No, leave that alone. So I've worked out the placement for the Velcro, and then I will sew these on one at a time using quite a long stitch and quite slowly. I will be using my sewing machine. So I've sewed on the Velcro, and I'm just checking it all lines up, and it's all sturdy enough. It's looking pretty good. So when you open it up, you can see that I've also done a straight stitch along near one edge of the Velcro, just to help the seam bend. And then finally I've attached the crochet granny squares to one side. I've done this using a quite a long straight stitch and ran it through the sewing machine just along this bottom edge here and this top edge, and you can't really see the stitching at all, so I'll definitely try that again. And yeah, I'm really pleased with how it's turned out. Now just to put it in the car. And here's me modelling it out in the car. So after the sewing, it was time to get on with our picnic for evening out. First thing I wanted to do was to make a quiche. So I greased a dish and started to blind bake some pastry. And this is us just making the filling for the quiche. So I'm beating up some eggs with some herbs, salt and pepper, and a little bit of cream. And then I've chopped up some spring onions from the conservatory and some ham, and Mark's there grating some cheese as well. While the pastry for the quiche was baking, I also made start on some sausage rolls. This is just pre-bought puff pastry sheet and some pork and apple sausages. And I'm just going to wrap them in the pastry and cut them up into very small sausage rolls and wash them with an egg mix. And it's just so simple. There's not really much point in buying pre-made sausage rolls when these are so good and so easy to make. I would have put some extra apple sauce in them as well, but couldn't find a jar in the cupboard. But they were still really nice. So I'm adding in the quiche filling, plenty of cheese, and there's the egg mix. And that took about 25 minutes to bake on 180. I've also put together a small side salad for us to take with us. Lovely. Now the sausage rolls are done, we've put the quiche in the oven. That takes about 25 minutes. Leave the sausage rolls to cool down. But they look glorious. The quiche is done, and there's it's risen quite a lot, but it does shrink back down. So I need to take that out to cool and just trim the edges of that. And then I'll pack up a couple of slices for Mark and I to take with us. This was probably my favourite thing of the picnic. As a little sweet treat, I also chopped up these strawberries, and in a jar I've got some single cream to dip them in as well. Perfect.
Alright. That'll be our table. Yeah. That's it on my recap. Oh, look at these. Right, what would you like first?
I'd like a drink, please.
I'll top it up. Go on. Oh, alright, yeah, I'll fine. This is good.
Do you want a strawberry in there?
I just remember something.
What?
A bit more. Strawberries.
It's an ice cream, that is.
Well, in my mind, it's ice cream. It's got flake in the top of it, isn't it?
Yeah, that's enough, isn't it?
That's it. Cheers. Yes.
Are you having a break from your course over the summer, or is it just
Thank you.
Do you want some salad with your quiche?
I'm alright, actually.
Mate, sorry, can I pass me a sherbet?
But it's cosy.
Yeah.
It's cosy. The thing about it is, with it being cosy, you're quite close to the stage. Oh, you know. But, you know. Oh. And they're eating all quiche out there, but counter, this is lovely.
Good. Hello. So we have made it over to Arundel Castle, and part of the festival that they have every year, they put on Shakespeare plays in the grounds. So we've just had a lovely picnic, and we're now found our seats, and we're waiting for the show to start. Do you remember the name of the play?
King Lear. Oh no, sorry, that's another play. Much to do about nothing. No, it's seen
No,
that one.
no.
In Henry VIII and his 20 million wives.
20 million one. No, we're going to see The Merry Wives of Windsor.
Henry VIII.
And it's kind of cloudy, kind of overcast. It has been all day. But the sun is just trying to peek out now. So fingers crossed, but I think it's going to get pretty cool pretty quickly.
But, cool.
No, you say.
But the thing is, for me, actually, I thought we'd come down here to see Punch and Judy, but Punch and Judy's not on. The council Punch and Judy.
It does look a little bit like Punch and Judy. Let me turn the camera around to show you.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does look like a little bit Punch and Judy-esque, doesn't it?
But to be fair, the actual surroundings are absolutely phenomenal.
Yeah. So as you can see, we've got this up here. I'll get my finger in the shot. This here isn't actually the castle. This is Arundel Cathedral, which isn't part of the castle. And this is just one of the top gardens that they put it on in. But it's such a spectacular setting, and from remembering previous years, the cathedral was all lit up at night, and it looks stunning. So sometimes you get a bit distracted by the backdrop over the Shakespeare.
I mean, I think this actually comes at quite a close second, maybe, to when we went to the Minute Fair in Cornwall. But, you know, at the end of the day, this is such a beautiful place to come to in Arundel, and it's on our doorstep. I mean, you can't wish for anything better than that.
Yeah.
It's there,
Yeah.
so yeah. But yeah, I mean, the cathedral is fantastic. It's absolutely a beautiful building.
Well, if you enjoy it a lot this year, hopefully I'll be able to take you next year.
Yeah, cool.
Because I've done this a few times with a friend who now lives too far away to be able to do this with, and not really any of my other friends have been particularly interested. So Mark got dragged along today.
So yeah,
But
but
hopefully you'll enjoy it. So.
yeah, it'll be good. I mean, yeah, can't wait. And maybe we'll fill you in on the details after it's all finished, and maybe give you a rating on what it's like here.
Let's
and
see if I
what
can
it's like.
understand it. Yeah.
Well, that's true. Yeah. So, but yeah.
Yeah.
So anyway,
Yeah.
catch you later. Bye.
No, honestly, thank you so much for coming out and supporting us in this wild thing that we do here. We also want to say a big thank you to everyone here at Arundel Castle, all the staff, all the volunteers, everyone who's made it so incredible for the last 2 nights. Can we have a big round of applause for them? I want to do a big heartfelt shout out as well to the weather! Yeah! We are Illyria. Who are we? Illyria. Come on, it's one word. We've said loads and some of them were right. We are Illyria. Who are we? Illyria.
This is our 6th week of a 9-week tour, so if you enjoyed the show, please do tell all of your friends, and if you didn't, just stay.
We have several shows travelling around the country, so do look out. You wonderful people have taken any photos of tonight's performance. Please do share those photos with us. We'll be delighted if you did.
Yes, please do. You can share those with us on any of our social medias. We're on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, all of which are at Illyria Theatre. And if you'd like to find out any more information, you can always go to our website, which is www.illyria.co.uk.